The time is just gone 8:34 a.m. right here on Salam Media on News and Views. I am Inayat Wadi with you, and it's time now to do the Al-Aqsa update, and we are going to be doing this regularly ahead of the visit of Sister Abeer Zayyad coming through to South Africa. And we've seen what has happened in the month of Ramadan, the desecration and the violence by the Israeli Defense Force, its police, the settlers, and it was once again another Ramadan where this brutal occupier has again focused on Masjid al-Aqsa. But Alhamdulillah, many people had gone to for the month of Ramadan to Masjid al-Aqsa to support, to show solidarity with the people of Palestine, and also at the same time to show their love for Masjid al-Aqsa. So Alhamdulillah, that was very encouraging. But recently we've heard about Israel, the police cutting the power to the masjid and to the speakers, particularly during the time of Salah, just to interrupt the azan and to prevent the muazzin from giving the azan under the pretext that there is a celebration in the Al Burak Square. So these are excuses that they have been using, but we need to continue. We must continue putting pressure. We must continue providing support in each and every way to the people of Palestine and to work towards the liberation of Masjid al-Aqsa. And this is the reason why we are talking with archaeologists who is based in Al-Quds. We're talking once again with Sister Abeer Zayyad. Sister Abeer, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. As always, welcome and a pleasure talking with you.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yes, Sister Abeer, we are focusing on Masjid al-Aqsa, and Alhamdulillah, from time to time, we get all these wonderful updates from you coming out of Masjid al-Aqsa, telling us what is happening, and more importantly, to continue maintaining that awareness so that we continue putting pressure, we continue doing something about Masjid al-Aqsa. And I'm sure during the month of Ramadan, we know what had happened with the Israeli Defense Force, we know what the police, we know what the settlers have done. But Alhamdulillah, it must have been very encouraging to see the number of people that came during the month of Ramadan to show solidarity with the people of Palestine and also to display their love for Masjid al-Aqsa.
First of all, we appreciate all this solidarity that we see it from Muslims, especially from South Africa and UK Muslims, that they came to Al-Aqsa Mosque and they support the existing of the Muslims and the existing of the Palestinian inside the mosque. So it's very important for us, this solidarity, and we are so happy to see them all the time and welcoming them all the time. The thing that Al-Aqsa Mosque, as you see, after Ramadan, it's become empty. So it's very important for Muslims to understand that their coming to Al-Aqsa Mosque is supposed to be the whole year, and their solidarity we needed the whole year. As the Muslim leave Al-Aqsa Mosque, and of course people from the West Bank and Gaza can't come to Al-Aqsa Mosque, and also people from Jerusalem are abandoning from entering to the mosque. So with all these things, it caused that the mosque now it's almost empty. So Israel start doing a new things inside the mosque. Like for example, for 2 days they attacked the mosque and they stopped the adhan during Al-Isha time because they say that they have a celebration in Al-Buraq Square. And also they attacked Babur Rahma more than once. And yesterday they arrested one of the Muslims from Turkey just because she was reading Quran in that area. So the existing of Muslims in the whole year is very important to protect the mosque, because we as a Jerusalemite that we do our best to protect the place, but we are alone. So this solidarity is very important, and we was so glad to see all of them and they're existing in Al-Aqsa Mosque during Ramadan, especially the people who was in I'tikaf. It was very happy to see all of them. Of course, also the knowledge about Al-Aqsa Mosque, the information about Al-Aqsa Mosque is very important. And I feel sorry sometimes to see some of the groups, they do not have the correct information or the correct stories about the places inside Al-Aqsa Mosque and about the mosque itself. So, inshallah, in our tour, we will try to do when we coming to South Africa, inshallah, with you, that we can do something of giving the correct information, the basic information. So it will be very nice from the people if they try to send the things that they would like to ask about it, the questions, the things that they would like to learn about it, so we can prepare for them their the thing that they are interested in. So in this way, we can give the real information and the correct one to the public, so they can use it when they come back to Al-Aqsa Mosque, and of course to encourage more people to come to Al-Aqsa Mosque, inshallah.
Well, Sister Abir, your last visit to South Africa was highly informative. It was very, very beneficial. There was just so much value that you added when you came to South Africa the last time. And inshallah, and I'm certain that this time around it will be even better now that you've, been to South Africa before. You've met many South Africans while you were here, and also meeting them now during the month of Ramadan while they were there. And what I found is I actually spoke to someone who was there in Itikaf in Ramadan now, and he spoke to me and he spoke so much about the Palestinian people, about the passion, about the love for Masjid al Aqsa, about the sacrifices that people have made. And that is what we all appreciate. And on behalf of the Muslim Ummah, we actually appreciate all the sacrifices and the struggles of the Palestinian people. And I'm sure when you come to South Africa, those are some of the things that you will also be mentioning in your during your visit.
Inshallah, and of course, what we are doing is our duty. We believe that this is what we are doing, and this is why Allah Subhanahu wa Taala created us. Our Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam, he said that Jerusalem people are in jihad all their life, and we accepting this chosen for us, alhamdulillah, with love and with respect, and with understanding of our duty to protect Al-Aqsa Mosque. So we are not feeling that we are doing something that we are not supposed to do, or more than what we are ability to do. But we sometimes need to see the Muslims all around the world that they have solidarity for Al-Aqsa Mosque. Al-Aqsa Mosque is part from our aqidah as a Muslim, and we hope that all the Muslims, all the world understand that. We know that people from South Africa, people from UK also, we know how much this become part from them. We've seen them that they are pulling the mosque. Most of the Muslims who was here during Ramadan are the Muslims that they are coming from South Africa and UK. So we are so glad and so appreciate for what they are doing, and we consider their coming as part from the jihad to protect Al-Aqsa Mosque.
Yes, and also together with not only about Masjid al-Aqsa, but also the people of Palestine, the people of Jerusalem, to support the Palestinian economy while they are there in Ramadan, because we know at this point in time, economically, how the Palestinians are being strangled by Israel, and this is also another motivation is to support our brothers and sisters in terms of their economy, in terms of their businesses. But we've also heard that people coming back to South Africa, where this Israeli regime or this occupying regime, when they came back to South Africa, they went through their bags, anything that they bought, they destroyed some of the items that people had actually brought, like gifts for their families and those things. And this is how this is the level that this occupying force actually goes. That they don't want people to support the people of Palestine in any way whatsoever.
This is part also from making the tour or the visit for the Muslims are not happy to give them a bad memory about their coming. They want them not to come. So they will see things like that, destroying a gift, or but you need to when they destroy a gift for you, you need to remember that they are destroying the homes for Palestinian. When they throw something out, you need to remember that they are killing the Palestinian. So it is not that something that will stop you from coming to Al-Aqsa Mosque or supporting Al-Aqsa Mosque. So you need to put these things in your mind. You're coming to Jerusalem, of course, is supporting the economy of Jerusalemites, and it's helped us to stand and to continue living. And this is one of the things that, inshallah, we will try to do it to bring a list of all the Palestinian hotels inside Jerusalem, and also to know, because sometimes we notice that some of the people does not know which one is a Palestinian hotel, which one is not, and sometimes they do not know all the hotels that are close to Al-Aqsa Mosque. Also, we are encouraging now some people to rent their rooms from their houses, which is next to the mosque, to make it much easier for the Muslims to go to Al-Aqsa Mosque, and in the same time also to make it a good income for the people, to support them to stay inside the old city. So of course, you're coming, you're buying the stuff is very important, and of course you will see things from Israeli that you would not like, and this is a normal from occupation, from apartheid system. At the end, you need to remember that you are a Muslim, and for them, from their racist point of view, you are less than them. So this is something that you need to put it in your mind, and in the same time, you need to remember that this is just part from your jihad in coming to Al-Aqsa Mosque, and this is part from your experience to understand what is going on here.
Yes, in fact, I was just looking at that picture while you were talking, and we had that group of women holding up the South African flag, and Alhamdulillah, very, very proudly as well, just to show the solidarity that South Africa has, the South African flag flying in Masjid al Aqsa as well. So, Alhamdulillah, that is wonderful, and I quite like the idea, Sister Abir, your visit, and also highlighting the fact that make it a destination that people need to visit. We go for holidays, we go all around the entire world, and on our list must be Masjid Al Aqsa. Providing them with information where they can come, where they can stay. All of that is very, very important, and I think once that information goes through, it will just create that incentive and that love for people that I want to go, I need to go, I must go, and not only in the month of Ramadan, but we need to make this trip throughout the entire year where people can come through. So, Sister Abir, for now, I know we are going to be talking to you ahead of your visit in South Africa on a regular visit, inshallah. And today was just a start. So, Alhamdulillah, Jazakallah for that and for your time with us this morning. But personally, for us here at Salam Media, it's going to be an absolute pleasure when you come to South Africa, inshallah. And more importantly, for the people of South Africa when you come out, inshallah, and when you meet them.
Inshallah.
Jazakallah for that, Sister Abir. Assalamu alaikum
Wa
wa rahmatullahi wa
alaikum assalam.
barakatuh. It was Abeer Zayyad joining us, archaeologist based in Al-Quds, and ahead of her visit to South Africa. And we will be promoting this visit. We will be bringing you a lot of information ahead of the visit of Sister Abeer Zayyad. So this is something that we will look forward to. And I recall during the month of Ramadan, with the brutality that had unfolded in Masjid al-Aqsa, we've seen it right across South Africa, the length and breadth of the country, the concerns, the anger, the outrage, the emotions that had come through. And once again, Sister Abir had mentioned that South Africa and the UK, two countries that basically stand out in their support for Masjid al Aqsa. And this is exactly what we will be doing. The time is just gone, 8:48. We're going to go for a quick break. We come back. We will be joined by Professor Muhammad Harun, the son of the late Imam Abdullah Harun, rahimahumullah.